food and he put it was good. I was washing dishes.
Gotta love Gav.
Yeah, when he actually replies to you.
Tiger, quickest intro.
Yeah, hang on, we're not even live yet. Chill your beans. Can I ask, the person who's retired, I can't see their name. I believe it's that the
Etched has been disqualified and Beach
no,
Nuts
the
and Leo
person who
retired.
I can't see. No, in 7th place. Who's that in 7th
BT
place?
Nuts.
BT Nuts, okay.
Yeah,
Is he the
Mikey's
Aussie with the bad internet?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Academy League. It's going to be a quick intro because we've started a little bit late. There's only 7 seconds left in this race. So it's Leo Cannon Pole, 1 minute 3.2, then to Hebler in second, 1 minute 3.3, then Heblerino at third, 1 minute 3.6. I'm joined by Toussaint again as well. I forgot to say that as well. Hi Toussaint, how you doing? Toussaint's doing great. Okay, and then here's the rest of the green and speed, Ruby, Mason, Mikey, and then beating us, Diego Santos, Ela, Kaflemo, Revkov, Black Charizard, Tapper Gaming, All Annoying, followed to Harvest, DBD, Hungry Hippo, and then to Edge, by the way, at the moment. So 5 seconds left to go in this qualifying session and we're caught up. Hello everyone.
Nice as you like. Mason's 2 tenths up, by the way, as you were doing that very quick intro. That would put him in P4 at the moment. The 2nd place man in the championship, making his way through the final couple of corners. I'm going to take a much more measured approach, but he's invalidated the lap, so this will not count. Mason will start 5th at best. His championship rival, Leocat, will start from provisional pole as it stands, although Roby's also up on his time, so I go if you want to get your camera down to 9th to 10th up through the middle sectors. Could be a very solid time here from Roby. Had a very good finish, I remember, in France. Going for the final couple of corners now. 7th gear for turn 9. Gets on the power quite late. And through turn 10. Don't invalidate here.
Oh, he has done. And Toussaint, what I didn't say in that very quick intro, and which I'll cover now, track limits are absolutely abysmal around this track. They are just horrible. Around here. Well, they're lovely in GT Sport. I mean, we love this track on GT. It's, you know, you can use the curbs, you can turn 1, you can just abuse everything, and, you know, and all this and that, and then it's F1, it's like, no, penalty, invalidation, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, certainly. And, well,
oh, hello, Daza.
Hopefully not a lot of people will get penalties.
Hello, Daza. Hello, Rick Colt. Hello, Kaflemo.
Interestingly, that lap time from Mason would have put him in 4th, but it unfortunately will not count. Is he going again? No, he isn't.
So yeah, that's the final grid, guys. If you're just tuning in, I did do the quickest intro in Gavra racing history to just catch you all up as Mr. Gavranovic. Here is the guy with no name, Gav. I believe that's BT Nuts.
Yes, he is the Kiwi with the bad Wi-Fi.
Hello everyone. Oh, we went from 11 to 24 viewers in the space of a second. That's great.
Yes, that's because of my pun.
If you're wondering why we started so late, blame Mr. Gavranovic. He was currently washing dishes after some lovely Italian food. Gavra, you could tell us what Italian food it was. If it wasn't pizza, some form of garlic bread, spaghetti and meatballs, a nice spaghetti bolognese, then we don't want to know about it.
All of those things together, or just the one? Shall we go through the grid?
Well, it can be separately, but yeah, hello, 32 people in as well. Here we go. But yeah, Leocat on pole position for this one. To Hebler in 2nd, Heblerino in 3rd, V Roby in 4th, Mason in 5th, Mikey in 6th, Beaten in 7th, Revkov in 8th, Tiago Santos in 9th, Black Charizard in 10th, Eatler in 11th, Kaflemo in 12th, Dapper Game in 13th, Volonline in 14th, followed to Harris in 15th. And I didn't even manage to get through that. I went so quickly as well. I was so close. Hello everyone.
I'm just going to check everyone can actually hear me
F1 comes before dinner. Yes, Gav. Listen to Daza. You should have been here for the Academy instead of, you know, eating your Italian food. But we're here, Toussaint. And since we haven't had time to talk about much, obviously we came in with about a minute left to go in quali. Hello, Castango. Dylan in here as well. Hello.
Hello.
Toussaint, championship standings. Go.
Yes, I will take you through them now. So, Leocat currently leads the way on 107 points. Mason, after leading the early stages of the first couple of races, finds himself a long way behind on 75 points in P2. Heblerino with that win last time out in forgot what track it was, in Canada even. Is currently in third with 67 points. Mikey 4 points behind him, the leading Irishman in the league. De Hebler, we assume De Hebler and Heblerino are related. He's in 5th place on 54 points. Whitey De Etcher, who was actually disqualified from that qualifying session for going the wrong way around the track, he's in 6th position. V Roby in 7th on 34 points. BT Nuts, the only Kiwi on the grid, in 8th position on 18 points. Revcov
Currently only what? Sorry, could you say that again?
The only Kiwi.
Kiwi?
Yeah, that's what you call people from New Zealand.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Revcov, 9th position, and Hungry Hippo, with the best name in the league, in 10th.
Shows how much I know things. But yeah,
evening, Giovanno Cameron as well on the show.
Yeah, hello, welcome. And just saying, going to be just a normal soft to medium round here. I think it's pretty much a soft to medium anyway in the 50% race as well, so it should be easy for these guys in this 25% race. What's going to come down to, Toussaint, is going to be who's going to pick up the least amount of 3-second penalties around this track. Turn 1 is a word that I cannot say on stream, unfortunately. But we'll have to find out what's going to happen here with these Academy guys setting the benchmark here. No penalties this week, Toussaint, which is lovely to see. So everyone on an equal playing field. And getting ready to go here. Leo Cat leading the way. And I was going to say, we've seen a bit of a resurgence in pace from the De Hebler and Heblerino sort of guys here. These two, they had a couple of races at the start of the season. They dropped off. They were like sort of mid-pack, sort of mid to top pack. But actually recently, and we obviously had Heblerino win last week out in Canada. So these guys picking up the pace a little bit throughout the season, and Mikey and Mason have both dropped off quite horrifically here.
Yeah, certainly. Mason and Mikey currently find themselves in 5th and 6th. They'll be looking to change that, though, as we get ready for 18 laps of action here in Austria. The 5 lights go on, and when they go out, we're going to go racing in Austria.
But they won't go out.
Start, but they won't go out.
But they won't go out because this game is just ridiculous. And there we go. Yep, and the lights are out and away they go. And then Leo Cat after a good start here. It's going to go wheel to wheel between Heblerino and De Hebler. I think it's going wheel to wheel behind us. Mason round the outside. Oh, someone's had a bit of contact there. It's De Hebler. De Hebler looks like he's had a bit of contact. Revkov's round at the back. Toussaint, he's got wing damage already. Has Revkov at the back. And the Estonian already picking up damage. And Toussaint, I did actually forget to mention, as there was a little bit of contact there.
Cat's wide.
Oh, it is. Heblerino's into the lead. Here comes Mason. What a start from Mason, Toussaint. He's going to go down the inside of his championship rival. Leo Cat is going to go wheel to wheel through turn 4. He's going to stay on the inside. But I was going to say, Toussaint, is we actually have a new driver here in the academy. Dapper Gaming, who's down in 12th place, did have a little bit of contact at turn 3. Has picked up front right end plate damage, unfortunately, but he is the a newbie into this Academy League season.
Yeah, not the way he wanted to start his Academy League debut there, but that contact at turn 1, Tiger, caused by Thiago Santos swiping across the front of Revkov on the exit of turn 1. But what a start from Mason, down but not out, currently up into P2. Leo Cat, though, has had the pace on his championship rival seemingly all season. What can he do now, going on to lap 2 of 18 here, down the first of the back straights to run between turns 1 and 3. Remember, turn 2 does count here, but that's more for MotoGP than it is in Formula 1. Can Leo Cat look for a move? He's a bit too far back on this occasion here, Tiger.
Oh, I was going to say we might run a bit of an overtake here at the back. De Etcher, by the way, trying to get round the new boy, Dapper Gaming. And unfortunately can't get it done. Dapper Gaming with that front right end plate damage that he picked up at turn 3 on the opening lap. So, but what a start, as he said, Toussaint, from Mason. Leo Cat right up behind him now. These Leo Cat and Mason cannot be battling here, Toussaint, because if they battle, Heblerino's just going to pull away. And he could be on for 2 wins in a row here, potentially.
That would definitely do his championship ambitions the world of good, but Leo Cat
got someone off. It's Dapper Gaming.
Is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's Dapper Gaming. Yeah, it looks like... don't know what happened there. Must have ran wide through the middle sector. Because he's picked up some gravel on his wheel sides. He's run very wide on the final corner as well. As Beatnuts right behind Thiago Santos. Possibly looking for the move. Oh, Thiago Santos has got very leery on the rear too. Saying here comes Beatnuts to the inside. And it's nice and easy going to get the move done on Thiago Santos. up into 7th position. Hitler might go for a late move and almost went into the rear of Thiago Santos there.
And DRS has been enabled then, so the slot in the rear wing of all of these cars will open, giving the drivers an extra speed boost down the straight, provided they are within 1 second of the car in front then. But Mason and
he's closed down that gap, 2 cents.
Certainly was hovering around 6 tenths, now down to 4. So Mason looking to get back up into the lead of this race even on lap 3 now as we head our way through the final sector and down towards turns 9 and 10. It could be involved here, Tiger, for a battle here we were kind of robbed of in the opening stages of the season. A 3-way fight for the lead, and Roby, Tiger, not too far behind at this point. The Englishman currently finds himself in P4.
We've seen a bit of a resurgence in pace from V Roby as well in the past couple of races. He absolutely gave the freshman league almost an arse whooping in in Canada as he came in as a replacement. Showed the freshman league drivers some of his pace. Here comes Mason now. He's almost close enough to Heblerino for the move into turn 3. Couldn't go for it there. I've lost it in the chat saying that this track brings action. Oh, it always does. Every single year. Without fail, there's a bit of a tussle here to say at turn 3 between... Oh, there's someone round us. All annoying. He's lost it at turn 3. A typical place to lose the rear of the car. That's a big send from Hitler. That was quite a large send there. That's interesting. Why have we got a safety car?
Hitler's got wing damage. Could it be for debris? Do they give safety cars to debris in this game?
Oh, someone's got really bad wing damage. She's saying De Etcher, by the way. Has if you look at his wing damage, he hasn't even got any from wing on his front left.
Coming into the pits. Everyone's pitting.
Well, that's what it's going to be. But the problem is, Toussaint, though, everyone coming into the pits, that's fine. Some people are going to miss out, though, because unlike what it is in actual F1, these guys aren't in teams. They're in the multiplayer cars. So the multiplayer cars, people may be liable to stack up in the same pit box.
Leo Katz had to queue. He's stuck.
I think he had to wait 2 seconds. There's too much traffic in the pit lane. There's too much traffic in the pit lane. And Mason's jumped Heblerino in the pits.
Oh, wow. So Mason now in the net lead of this race with Hungry Hippo staying out under the safety car. I think that's going to doom his race a little bit.
Look at Leo Katz falling behind V Roby as well. And he's going to have his other championship rival, Mikey, closely up behind him as well.
That's exactly what I was saying, Tiger, there. He lost 2 positions in the pits. I think, as you were saying, too much traffic in the pit lane meant that the game didn't release him from his box. He was just stuck there, and he now finds himself behind Roby and De Hebler.
Let's see what's going to happen here, Toussaint. I do not understand what that safety car was for, but we will keep going as we are.
We're not too sure why there was a safety car, to be honest. It could have been for debris.
I mean,
no one retired.
De Etcher, by the way, had really bad wing damage. I think there was a bit of a kerfuffle to say it happened up at turn 3. I think it looked like as Black Charizard ran wide, and then I think Kaflemo got involved, and then De Etcher was there. Hitler sent it into turn 4, so there was a bit of a tussle happening towards the back of the grid. And I think there was some damage in some areas.
And the back of the field car barreling into the safety car train, then nearly causing a massive accident. Just need to take it a bit calmer on the safety car. There you go, Dapper Gaming getting a 5-second time penalty behind the safety car right there. So that's not great for his academy debut.
No, it hasn't gone great so far for Dapper Gaming. As looking to try and capitalise out of this safety car. That has allowed everyone, though, with the wing damage to come into the pits. And people need to be careful at the back here. I'm seeing a lot of slowing down and starting up. Volta Harris needs to get on with it, if I'm honest, because he keeps on opening a huge gap up and then suddenly accelerating. Yeah, and that's what's going to... Well, Dapper Gaming's overtaken, but that's what he gets, though, for slowing down. He's going at this... Why is he going so slowly?
And Mikey's been passed by Beastie Nuts, and they've swapped back positions now.
Well, you shouldn't really be overtaken under the safety car, but Volta Harris is moving really slowly. And he was opening quite a large gap up and then slowing right down, and the driver's behind him. Having nothing to do.
Dapper Gaming's going to have to make another pit stop in this race here, Tiger. He's only chosen 2 sets of the soft tyres.
Oh. Well, why has he done that then? I mean, that's his choice, but I've got to say that it's a
Safety
stupid
car in
decision.
this lap.
Well, yeah, I think as we expected, Toussaint, as it just comes into the final sector here in Austria, as we're going to get underway, and 18 laps of
12
this.
now.
Yeah, well, I mean, a total of 18 laps, 12 left of this quite wonderful circuit. And are you a fan of Austria, Toussaint?
Sort of, as Hungry Hippo becomes a de facto safety car for the first time.
When the track limits aren't abysmal.
Ooh, yep, definitely. When he left it very late.
He's gone. He's gone, and this is going to be a challenge for Leocat to say, can Leocat now capitalise as DBD comes into the pits here? As Revcos dropped to the back of the grid, there's some overtakes happening all over the place. Here's Volador is right behind Black Charizard. As Decha, by the way, and Kaflemo having a little bit of a tussle at the back. Can Mason possibly capitalise on Hungry Hippo? And he's gone for the biggest dive bomb, and it was clean, so we take it. That was a big move from Mason. And that's the moves you need to get yourself back into the championship standings.
As well into
he's gone for it. His Hungry Hippo's round wide. He's almost done an Albon.
Very nearly. And moves under braking. That's going to leave Roby maybe on the attack of De Hebler going into turn 6 and 7. Can't make anything of it at the moment though.
It's so close between everyone here in Toussaint. It's just this huge train of cars at the moment which can't be broken up. Might be able to get it broken up a little bit here with the likes of Hungry Hippo, who hasn't pit yet. So this should allow maybe some breaks in some DRS in some areas to allow for some overtaking. But V-Roby, though, gaining on the back of De Hebler. And there's such a gap at the moment. The problem is, Toussaint, Leocat can't go anywhere. He got a very Larry on the rear there as he came out of turn 1. But Leocat can't go anywhere. If he's stuck in this DRS train, as De Hebler gets the move done, V-Roby up behind him, up behind Hungry Hippo now next to look for the move. But Leocat can't do now, Toussaint. He's just stuck in this huge DRS train.
Yeah, certainly, Tiger. That move for Heblerino was race critical.
Someone's
really.
round again. It's Dapper Gaming at the same corner, I think. He's got big wing damage at turn 3.
Yeah, certainly, but for Heblerino and De Hebler even, for their races, definitely a critical move to get past Hungry Hippo at this early stage. He's going to be starting to hold up the cars behind, and crucially now, Leocat hasn't been able to find a way through on this lap.
It's a bit interesting though to say, if you look at it now, De Hebler and V-Roby both for 3-second time penalties, so that brings a bit of a mix into it, because that promotes the likes of Leocat into the podium positions. But Leocat now, he really wants to try and get past Hungry Hippo here. Would he look for a move into turn 1? Definitely isn't going to go for that there. Fortunately, turn 1. Leocat just picked up a 3-second time penalty. So harsh the track limit penalties are on this track. Toussaint, you run slightly over that into turn 1. Is Leocat going to go for the send?
He's gone way too deep.
He's gone way too deep, but I think he's still going to get the position anyway. And indeed he does, actually, but here comes Mikey. Mikey trying to get involved now as well. Is he going to possibly go to the outside of Leocat? He is, Toussaint. He's going to look for the move. There was almost the Hamilton Albon moment there at turn 4. So there was some contact, but it looks like Hungry Hippo almost lost the car there.
That was nearly disastrous there for Hungry Hippo on the exit contact again with Mikey, I think that was. But that was a good instinct there from Mikey. He's going to be looking to try and stay in that DRS range now of Leocat and try and bring himself up into this battle for the top 3. Already
De Hebler just picked up a 3-second time penalty. If it stays where it is, Toussaint, then Mikey could find himself on the podium. And we were talking about the results that Mikey and Mason needed to get themselves back into this championship fight. This could be absolutely perfect for them.
Well, you have to say, for Mason and Heblerino currently finding themselves in P1 and 2. Leocat, our championship leader, in 5th with a 3-second time penalty. The opportunities don't get much better than this in terms of the championship.
BT nuts down the inside of Hungry Hippo into turn 3, gets the move done. Surely Hungry Hippo will be into the pits soon.
You would have thought, he definitely would have thought so.
Well, he should be anyway. As no movement up top at the moment, Toussaint. That's the issue with this track. Leocat's fallen out of a DRS range, Toussaint. He's just out of it there. He's going to try and get himself back into the range, but this is the issue with this track. If there's no breaks in in the train, it just becomes a huge DRS train, and then there actually isn't much overtaking at all, to be honest.
Yeah, certainly. I'm seeing Heblerino now trying to close the gap a bit, but he's not making enough of an impression on Mason. Mason seems very comfortable at the moment. Just be out there, run his race, and lead the way in the clear air. Although that being said, Heblerino has the DRS open though now. 3-second time penalty for K. Fleming now coming across the line.
Possibly
as well.
A move towards the back here is to Etcher, by the way, now on Hungry Hippo. And it's going to get the move done. Hungry Hippo is lagging all over the place there.
I think we're going to see a move to the lead here, Tiger.
Yeah,
Heblerino with DRS advantage. Has got no ERS to play with. They're going to go to the inside of turn 4. Backs out of the move on this occasion.
Mason's run very wide. He's got very loose on the rear.
That's going to give Hebler all the incentive he needs now. Try and get past the blue car of Mason. P2 and P3 in the championship, battling it out on track here. Leocat, our championship leader, down in 5th place.
Heblerino just picked up a 3-second time penalty. But the problem is, though, to say Mikey's dropped a further 2 seconds back. So Mikey needs to pick up the pace if he wants any chance of actually getting a good result from this race.
Yes, certainly. If he catches up, he could easily find himself in 2nd position even by the end of this race. If he stays with no penalties whatsoever then, but that will be good news for Leocat, who now knows he only has to pass these cars on track, and he will be gaining positions. He's all over the back of Roby already with 6 laps left to go.
I think the way Mason's keeping this lead to set, he's getting such a good exit out of turn 1 that it's not allowing Heblerino to get on the back of him into turn 3 because of the great run he's getting out turn 1 as Mikey and Beatty Nuts having a little bit of battle here. As I think this is Beatty Nuts again looking for the move possibly. It's going to go, a little bit of contact there. It's just going to be Beatty Nuts to the outside, and Etcher was forced to the inside. And Mikey keeps the position, but Mikey carries on doing this kind of battling to say he's going to be in with no chance here of getting on a podium.
Yeah, certainly. I'm still... Well, you know Tiger House talking about he might have a 3-way battle for the lead. We've got a 5-way battle for the lead. So let's go then. 6 laps to go.
This has become.
None of the gaps between our top 5 are more than a second. Look at this right now. Beatty Nuts, another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Beatty Nuts with that 3-second. Mikey's in a good position right now, holding his ground on that there. And Hungry Hippo is into the pits now. I was going to say, when is Hungry Hippo actually going to pit? But he comes into the pits now. Here comes Leocat, who's right on the back of V. Roby. Going to possibly move now. He's gone for the outside into turn 3, but V. Roby sent it, and that's definitely not the dive bomb you want to do. And V. Roby, a huge send, and that's put Leocat right on the back of him again, Toussaint.
But Leocat's run out of VRS, and Leocat going to work it to the inside now, making the move on the Englishman, but Roby gets the better traction round the outside. The orange car coming back at the black car, and Roby keeps 4th position for the moment, but just there, Tiger, he picked up another 3-second time penalty. But also, crucially, they're coming up to lap Dapper Gaming now, so that might give Mason DRS down the main straight.
Possibly might be able to. Got such a huge train at the moment between these front cars. Battle of 5 drivers, 2 of them on 6-second time penalties, one of them on 3, and Mr. Mason is currently on no penalties at the moment. Dapper Game picks up a 3-second time penalty, but with the new ghosting rule, the lapped car is ghosted, so shouldn't get in the way of this battle. Let's say it comes V. Roby again onto Hebler. Must be looking for the move, but now Leocat going to be on the inside of V. Roby. V. Roby trying to look for the move, but the problem is though, V. Roby, as much as he's going to do this and battle this, he's still got that 6-second time penalty hanging over his head.
Roby needs to stop moving under braking. He nearly took out Leocat there at turn 4. They're going to go wheel to wheel.
He's got down the inside.
And that's a great opportunistic move from Roby. Nearly cuts across to Hebler there at turn 5. Keeps it nice and clean though, keeps the move. It must be said here though, Tiger, Dapper Gaming's keeping with these lot, even though he is a ghosted car, but showing really good pace on those mediums.
Oh, he is. Hebler's got an issue. I think Hebler had a bit of an issue too, saying Leocat's now got past him as well.
Oh, I didn't even see that on my screen here, Tiger. And that's going to put Leocat then up into 3rd position on the road, as he has 3 seconds of penalties, and Roby in front has got 6.
Oh, Heblerino's got to be careful. That's another time to see. He's ran over that orange sausage curb on the outside of turn 1. And if you run over that, then here you go, have a warning is what this game is like.
I can confirm now that Heblerino, that was not that most recent exchange of track limits was not a warning, but he has still got 2 to go until he gets his next penalty.
Hebler's picked up another 3-second time penalties. This will promote Mikey up into 5th position here, 2.1 seconds behind.
Oh, someone's round! That's Dapper Gaming, sorry, Dapper Gaming's round at turn 5.
Jesus, don't do that to me. God.
I thought it was Mason for a second there, because the cars look kind of similar. Yellows in sectors 2 and 3.
It's Revcop and All Annoying having a bit of a battle here. Now he won't get a safety car this close to the... Oh, Dapper Gaming spun again. His debut ain't going well today, Toussaint.
From bad to worse, and luckily the car is ghosted.
Luckily, otherwise he could have been in big jeopardy there. But look how close Leo Cat is behind V Roby. Yeah, but now this is the chance. De Hebler's had a spin at turn 1. He's got wing damage.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Huge wing damage though. It isn't just end plate, the full front wing. It's V Roby and Leo Cat once again going wheel to wheel. Leo Cat cannot find his way past Heblerino. He's gone for the huge dive ball down the inside. Mason gonna get the cutback, but Leo Cat and V Roby. Leo Cat down the inside. He gets the move done.
Roby tried to come back at Leo. I don't think he was very happy with the way, but Leo Cat kind of just pushed him off the track there. Leo Cat then forcing his way up into P3 now, but Heblerino committed ballsy on the grass going into turn 4. Had to back out of the move and let Mason take it with the cutback though, as DBD gets another 5-second time penalty there on the bottom of the screen. As now DRS open once again down the main straight. What can Heblerino do? What can Leo Cat do here?
Heblerino's right on the back of him. But Mason needs to be conservative too. If Mason can just stick these final 2 laps without any penalties, it doesn't matter whether he gets overtaken or not. Here comes Heblerino to the inside. He's going to go for it, and Mason on the outside just gets the better traction. But here comes Leo Cat. Leo Cat trying to get involved as well. It's turned into a 4-way battle for the lead, Toussaint. 4-way battle. Leo Cat might look for the move and isn't going to go for it there.
Oh wow, this is amazing stuff. Mason, I don't think he really cares. He wants to win this one on track. He is a racer. He doesn't care about the penalties.
Dapper Gaming is retired. Is Black Charizard and Thiago Santos having a bit of a battle here. Toussaint is Charizard to the outside, down into turn 4, the inside, sorry, and he's going to get the move done. Oh, Thiago Santos went for the move back and almost lost the rear, but look how close Leo Cat is behind Heblerino. If Heblerino picks up another 3 seconds, it's an all-out brawl for who can get themselves onto the final 2 positions of the podium.
Even if Mason gets a penalty now, Tyler, it could be even more so. But here comes Heblerino on
How many warnings does Mason have, though?
I have no idea. On the last lap, DRS
it's Leo Cat looking for the move. It's V Roby almost went for the move on Leo Cat.
Oh wow, this is amazing.
It's Edge having a little bit of a battle here with BT Nuts as well into turn 3. What is going on?
Heblerino hasn't looked for the move into turn 4. Leo Cat is too far behind. You would say that Heblerino's maybe got 1 overtaking chance left into the final corner. Or the penultimate corner even, but still a 4-way battle for the lead. Look at how close these 4 are. We're giving us some great action this evening. Revcop takes the fast lap of the race then, but Heblerino now on the final straight part of the track into turn 9.
It's going to go for a move there. It's going around the final corner.
It's going to be Mason.
I think it's going to be Mason who takes Heblerino second and Leo Cat takes third in the end. Commiserations to V Roby, but what a race from him. As Mikey moved up to 4th in the end, Toussaint, with V Roby's penalties. But it's still a deserving drive from V Roby as now BT Nuts took 6th. De Extra, by the way, in 7th. Kaflemo with a really good result. It's probably one of his best results of the season, I think that was, Toussaint. In 8th, it's Black Charizard in 9th. Eatler in 10th. Hungry Hippo in 11th. All Annoying in 12th. Thiago Santos came across in 13th. De Hebler. What happened to De Hebler? He lost it at turn 1, got huge wing damage, took the fastest lap. In the end, takes the point from whoever else had fastest lap.
I think it was Revcop, he had it before.
what a battle for the lead. And Mason takes the win, and that's what Mason needed to do, though, to keep this championship alive.
Yeah, certainly gaining back 10 points then on his nearest championship rival.
How close were them two together in terms of points?
It was, if you give me a second to work it out, 32 points between them.
So it's now 22 points.
22, yeah.
22 points between Mason and Leo Cat. Is Mikey in third, or is it
Heberino's in third? So that's good for him as well. Gaining points on Leo Cat.
Definitely. Getting some extra points over Leo Cat as well. Championship closing up. Well done to those three on the podium, though. Mason, Heberino, and Leo Cat. And Leo Cat could have been on for the win Tuesday, but got held up in the pit lane. If everyone went in for that manic pit stop session, and then the random safety car came out. And speaking of the random safety car, Deetcher, by the way, went from 18th to 7th Tuesday in the end. Caflemo 12th to 8th. So yeah, 12th to some really good results there.
Mason went from 5th to the win.
Well, yeah,
from 5th
well
to the top.
done from Mason. Heberino gained a position. Mikey went from 6th to 4th, so definitely good for him. Who's 4th? That was BT Nuts.
6th, yeah.
F1 lover. It's BT Nuts.
Just remember, he's the only Kiwi.
Yeah, he's the only Kiwi.
Oh, iVelocity F1. Happy birthday for 2 days. That will be for the
Happy
Premier
birthday
Series,
2 days.
I think.
Oh, yeah. Hopping in the Premier Series. What a race, Toussaint. Wow.
Indeed, what a race. If all of the other races are like that, it should be good.
It should be a good one this week, yeah. But thank you everyone for joining us. Apologising for starting a little bit later, but I hope my fast intro got you guys all caught up with the what was going on. A pleasure again, Toussaint, as always, to be joining you on this terrific championship. The Academy just never seems to disappoint, really. It always seems to be very good.
Definitely not, Tiger.
I
2
agree.
seasons in a row now.
Is that
Austria
Total
has
Wolf
given
ringing
us-
you?
Yeah, it's
Toussaint,
contacted me about a seat.
we need
They
you
have to
to-
replace
yeah,
Lewis
yeah.
Hamilton. I'm actually Lewis Hamilton, he's just a body double.
Oh, really? That's mad, actually. I heard you're taking Valtteri Bottas' seat permanently.
Yes, definitely.
You might be able to get it better off the start of the line than him.
Russell ain't that good, mate. Russell ain't that good.
Okay, that's where we draw the line on this.
Yeah, Tiger is a George Russell fan.
Oh, yeah, he's a great driver. But, what a race. What a championship. What a track. What a everything.
Just run
great.
out of similes.
Yeah. Absolutely great. But, thank you everyone for joining us. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Freshman League. We're back around Austria again. And, make sure you tune in for then. And when we see you all tomorrow and the rest of the week, remember Premier Wednesday, Super League Thursday, we're back in GT Sport again around Sardinia B. I'm excited. A lot of people aren't, but, that was the same when Mount Panorama happened, to be fair. Everyone was I was like, oh, Mount Panorama! And everyone's like, oh, God. But yeah, let's find out what happens there. But we'll see you guys all then.
Bye-bye.
Yes.